So I don't know if you remember, it was about 2 years ago now, I got a new car. It was a Ford Focus. We did a review for it. Hopefully Adam will put the link on in the notes or the title bit, wherever he puts a link. Anyway, it's 2 years later, and it's another new car, and it is another Ford EcoSport. I'm going to take the camera outside, film the outside, film the inside, and give you a little overview of what the difference is between my new Ford EcoSport and the old one. So I'm just going to get the old GIM out, and so we can get some outside shots. See you in a sec. So the colour is electric blue, and it's black on the top half as well, and with the privacy windows. Nice alloy wheels actually. When you look at the picture on Google, they're not quite the same as that. They're a bit more of a rounded alloy spec to them, but I prefer these ones. I didn't mind the round ones. I'm not going to moan about the alloy wheels. I'm not really going to moan about anything to do with the car. It's a new car at the end of the day. It's got that lovely new car smell. The blue is electric blue. When we got the first EcoSport a couple of years ago, we wanted this one, but the sums weren't quite adding up because it's a bit more expensive to have the ST range, which is what this is. But the electric blue as a colour, if you have it all over on a Z-Tech, it didn't look as nice. So that's why we went for the metallic grey. I can't remember what that colour was now. Magnetic, I think the colour was. So that's why we went for that, because it looked better all over. But now the sums have added up. We've got this one with the two-tone colour and the privacy windows and everything. So yeah, it's actually really smart looking. I think it's smart looking anyway. So this is the boot, which is the biggest issue with an EcoSport, is the boots ain't big at all. That's the old Sainsbury's shopping bags there. But it has got this thing, you can raise this and lower it. You've got all your stuff in there, and under there as well, your repair kit, your tyre repair kit, which is quite standard these days. Collapsible seats that lift up and go really flat, they don't just lay forward. But the boot isn't particularly big. You see the blacked out windows, that's the privacy windows. That's the seating area in the back. And there you can see, I'll show you that. So these seats, you lift this bit somehow. You do something to these seats anyway, and this bit lifts up. I thought you lifted this. You do something with that and it lifts this part up like that, so that it's all flat for going to the tip. Then we'll have a look at the inside. Electric windows in the back, which can be locked off with the old control pad here. That sorts out your wing mirrors and your control pad. The car has got fold-in wing mirrors when you lock it. There they go. And when you open it, it's also keyless. There's the old engine stop start. You put your foot on the clutch and there it goes. That's just telling me the door's open. There's your control panel. Steering wheel's got a flat bottom bit. This is some sort of sporty steering wheel, and you can see the red trim. It's got that on the seats as well. This just comes part of this ST package. There's all your little cup holders and everything, all your UV ports, radio. Right, it's got built-in sat nav as well. There's all your different functions. There's an app that you can get, that you can start the car with your app, check where the car is, all that sort of stuff. There's all your aircon and everything. Glove box, which has got the service record in, locking wheel nut. Lights. The lights are auto controlled. Depending on how dark it is, they come on automatically. You can turn that off if you wanted to. It's got that lovely new smell. There's the control panel, little glasses, sunglasses cubby hole up there, which I had on the other car. And I say you change your radio, your internal phone thing for your Bluetooth. And this is the cruise control, which you did run through. You can set it at a speed and then take your foot off the accelerator when you're on a motorway, really. You've still got to steer, but I don't think that'll ever be used. But who knows? So overall, yeah, I'm really, really happy with the car. We've gone from an auto to a manual, which has been a little bit harder than I thought. Going from a manual to an auto is tricky because you're constantly putting your left foot down for the clutch that isn't there. I'd thought going from an auto back to a manual would be easy, purely and simply because you've got to change gear. But when you notice it is when you're coming to the end of a road and you've got to change down to first gear, you forget, and then you got to pull away and you're still in fifth gear. It's happened. We've only had the car a day. It happened a couple of times yesterday when we first picked it up. Also, not having keys. It's a keyless. Every time I got to get out of the car, I'm going like that. Where's my keys? It's just little habitual things. Overall, pleased with the car. That lovely smell we've got inside is lush. Biggest criticisms, but it's general with all EcoSports, is the size of the boot, like I've mentioned earlier. That's the only real criticism. It's nice to drive. It's really nippy. It's only a 1 litre engine. They do 3 types of EcoSport. They do the Z-Tech, which is what we had. They do the titanium, and they do the ST range, which is what this is. So the ST range are all the differences I've already explained. The two-tone colour, the sporty steering wheel, the little red trim, the sat-nav system, the privacy windows, various other bits and pieces, cruise control and whatever. So I'm paying a couple of quid extra a month for a few little luxuries, the auto lights and stuff like that. But overall, it gets a big thumbs up. It's pretty much the same car with a few little hidden extras. One thing I didn't mention when I was doing the tour inside the car, heated seats and heated steering wheel as well. I'm probably never going to use them, but Bev's always cold, so they'll probably be on all the time. So yeah, if you want an EcoSport, I'm really happy. I like an EcoSport, so I'll take that, and we'll see you next time.